with Kenzie being this is my 4th year here, and Kenzie being my first girl that I've seen through from freshman through senior, it's definitely, a closer bond than I've had with other players in the past. Especially since you only have one, is someone that is as dedicated as she is to any sport, whether it be basketball, volleyball, softball. Whatever she's in, she's all in. She's a great kid. She works hard, great student, and all the kids look up to her.
So speaking about Mackenzie, who's the only senior on the team, what can you say about her, first of all, just as a player on the court? It seems like when, she might not score the most points every night, but she's in on a lot of plays. She's active on defense and just sort of a floor leader. So what can you say about her play on the court?
Yeah, for sure. She is always getting the rebound. She's always hustling, making the hustle plays. And as a teammate, that's something that always gets our team going, gets the excitement going. So just having her as a kind of spark for us has been huge, and just her hustle and hard work in practice has been a big influence and something that I really look up to.
As Julia, the same thing. How cool was it for you guys to see Mackenzie walk across the court at the end of that game and pick up the sectional trophy and lift it up? She's the only senior on your team, so just talk about that moment when she was out there getting the trophy or the plaque for you guys, and then bringing it back to the team. What was that like on Saturday?
Yeah, it makes sense. Kenzie, it's super cool having her as a leader, and not only as a leader, but just a really great teammate in general. And having her get to remember that as her senior year, getting to lift up that plaque, and it was just really great, and it showed that she deserved definitely to do that.
In this hallway a couple of months ago, talking about it before you even played any games, and what kind of stands out to you about this team and about this particular group and this season overall?
I think just our attitude and our positive mentality throughout this whole journey. Early in the season, we had 3 losses, and one of them was to one of our conference opponents, Stratford, and I think that was a big turning point. And we realized that after that game, we really had to kick it in gear and really work hard every practice in order to get back to the big stage and to win conference. And now that we've achieved both those goals, now it's just time to focus on the game on Friday.
So what can you say about Mackenzie off the court? Is there any interesting stories or funny anecdotes that you can give us that would give us some insight to her as a person?
Well, before every game, we always have a dance party, and she's always the one that's picking the music and starting the dances and stuff. So, I don't know, she's just really funny, and she's from the newest freshman all the way up to us juniors. She's super close with all of us. So, and I think that does really show, on the court too. She's just always talkative and making everyone feel special.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate her dancing abilities?
-10. No, I'm kidding. 11.
Is there any funny stories, or is there anything that would help us to know a little bit more about Mackenzie, either as a basketball player or just as a person?
Well, oh gosh, there's a lot of stories about Mackenzie, but I think one of the ones that always, it's kind of funny but kind of sad at the same time is Coach just said, I don't know what we're going to do without Kenzie next year to keep me in line, because Kenzie and I always goof around, and Kenzie's always the one that puts me in my place. And so it's kind of sad that it is coming to an end, but it also shows our relationship. We're always joking around and having a good time and just making fun of each other.
I think you guys do get along pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any rituals that you guys have, or traditions, or anything that you do before games or after the games, or
There's a little joke between our team. Jalen and I started this thing where we eat our gummies, as in vitamins. So Jalen got me for senior night, Flintstone gummies. And so before every game, we eat those just as a little joke to keep and then when we're shooting free throws or if we're frustrated, we just say gummies, and then that flips us right back in.
Nice.
When you coach girls, you have to be able to expect anything. Whether it's, I'm sure you probably heard about the whole vitamin gummy story before each game. Just some of the goofball stuff that they do, whether it's, in club sports together, they play club sports together with Shields. They play softball together with Julia Seidel. They're just some of the antics that you hear. It's why? They do that to have fun and stay loose, and that's why they're such a good team. They're always having fun. They're always loose together. And they're not playing for the name on the back. They're playing for their friends and for the name on the front of the jersey.